Okay, what we have here today is a part of a contest management solution. This particular device will keep score for the judging of the match. It will keep the statistics. It will do your drawing at the beginning of the match, or at the beginning of the contest. You choose from the website if you're going to fly double elimination, triple elimination, or even what variety of combat we're going to fly. Today we have downloaded into this unit F2D. And as you can see on the screen, with our F2D device, we have everything from start match, our warm-up start time. So when I actually press start match, the warm-up time begins to count down. This is our 30-second engine start time. All the other features on this tablet are grayed out because we're not going to award any cuts or penalties or any airtime at this point. Once we get down to around 3 seconds, that's when these lights, these buttons are going to become active. So as we're counting down and we're getting ready to launch, we're 5 seconds to launch, 3 seconds, our buttons light up. So 2, 1, we launch our two models simultaneously, and you can see we're beginning to collect airtime. So as we're flying around, Joe Combat here, he gets a quick cut. So not only does it show that he has one cut now, but his score is increased by the 100 points. But let's say he makes a mistake, he steps out, he's been warned, he'll get a negative 40 points, which is then reflected in his score. And so we continue our match, and we have Plains McGee here. He gets a cut. Now Plains McGee, after getting his cut, he crashes. So we're going to pause his airtime, and Joe Combat, he's still going around collecting airtime, waiting. So Plains McGee has a fast pit stop. His plane is right back up in the air again, his second model, and beginning to collect airtime again. So we're continuing to fly the match. We'll give this guy a cut. Even if our judge inadvertently gives somebody a cut when he shouldn't, I can pull that cut away and give it back to the person who should have had it. We have our minus 100 points again. We have a DQ for a severe penalty. We have basically everything we need here to finish it. Now I'm going to end this match prematurely, but I can hit end match. It's already going to tell me who won. If it was within 5 points, it would automatically prompt a rematch. Okay, this is just another aspect of what the Control Line Contest Buddy can do as a contest management solution. This is our stunt judging. So as we go through our stunt pattern where they get their appearance points, I can go ahead and give, let's say they got a front row airplane that got a 20. At this point I can enter it. It's going to move on to the next maneuver, which is our takeoff and level flight, and you can see this is the maneuver right out of the book with the correct points minimum and maximum points that can be awarded for this particular maneuver. So I'm going to give this person, let's just say a 30. We're going to enter that, and now it's ready for the reverse wing over, and so on. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of just move through this real quick. One thing I did want to mention while we're into this is this maneuver is only budgeted for between 10 minimum and 40 points maximum. So let's just say I get a little ambitious and I want to give this guy a 50 points. It is not going to allow me to do that. It is intuitive enough to know that that score cannot be obtained on this maneuver. So we're going to go back. We're going to pull back that with our button. We're going to give him a 30, and we're just going to, this guy is just an average ho-hum flyer, so he's going to just continue to get 30s until the end of his pattern. And here's his landing. So now this is going to be some summary of all the maneuvers and his scores, and it shows since we did not miss a maneuver, we have our 25 pattern points and our total score for this particular flight. Keep in mind this is preliminary. What we envision for this in the near future, and we're actually working on it right now, would be multiple units that multiple judges could use at the end of the pattern, at the end of the flight. Multiple units could then merge the scores from all the judges and then come up with a summary, an average, and then transmit that to the tabulator with the score ready to go. for posting. And so you would know at an instant your complete score, and it would be then transferred wirelessly to a tabulator for display and ready for the next pilot.